everybody. Yes, it has been a while since I have gone live on the social medias, but today is such an extraordinary day because I have so much to talk about. And before I bring on this great new partner that I am working with in the real estate business, which is Jay Kinder, I just want to take a big moment here to say, for all of the real estate agents that are looking to 10x your empire, we have something so exciting to offer. This has been massively successful with my organization of over 500 agents so far. And I can't stay silent anymore because it is so successful. I actually feel guilty keeping it all to myself. So I've made a great alliance with Jay Kinder, a great partnership. And we are here today to talk to you about influence meets infrastructure and how that can 10x your real estate empire. We want to help you grow. We're looking for just really badass dedicated realtors out there who are looking to make a difference in people's lives, in their own lives, for their own families. And we have found the successful action and the key to unlock success. So with that, I'm going to bring up Jay, but I have the first question to lob over to you to just help the agents out there understand why I am so fired up over here, because I know personally in my team, I've seen a lot of mistakes. Where do you real estate agents are using the leveraged influence? They get the viral videos. However, they don't have the infrastructure to capture the leads, to follow up on the leads, and they can't close the leads. And what is the biggest mistake, and how have you found the solution with infrastructure? Take it away.
You got it. You got it. Thank you, Elena. It's always an honor and a pleasure to be on with you and to add value to the real estate community. That's been my passion. I've been doing this almost 30 years now. And I think that to simplify everything in real estate, if you want to be successful, you have to increase the conversations per day with people that want to buy and sell, ideally in the next 90 days, and that are open to doing business with you. And when you think about how we all got into this industry, every real estate agent will resonate with this. They should have gave us a plaque that says "figure it out," because you are basically on your own trying to figure it all out.
Totally. The real estate exam doesn't prepare you for jack.
Yeah. And so you go around the office and, they'll say, well, you should do open houses, or you should cold call, or you should do all of these things, but they're all mechanisms for getting you into conversations. Call your sphere. They teach you, go do pop buys and just randomly show up at people's houses. That's actually a strategy that they teach. None of those things are very efficient. And after a while, agents generally figure out this is not working. There's got to be a better way. So now there's, Zillow, realtor.com, every influencer on Instagram is selling you a course now. They'll show you how. And so everyone is trying to tax the real estate agent. That's what happened to me. I paid everybody a lot of money trying to figure it all out. But it really boils down to, how do we increase those conversations in the most efficient way? And it's not you could be the best real estate agent on the planet, but if you don't have conversations with people that want to buy and sell, you'll never sell anything. And so we solve that by marketing. And that is the fastest, easiest, most duplicatable way for you to generate conversations that lead to, and when you understand marketing and you understand what is the customer problem, who's actually moving in your market today, it's different than it's been 5 years ago. The people that are moving today that are motivated, they have to move. Then the rest of the people are sitting on the fence on a 3% interest rate, not moving. And so if you're dependent on repeat, referral, sphere of influence, and that's dried up somewhat, it's not a lever you can hit to make more of those happen. So you have to learn how to get customers a new way, and that's through marketing. And generally speaking, most people have ran into people selling them things that don't work, and that's unfortunate. But it's what we've solved for you. And instead of watch a bunch of videos and figure it out, we're just going to help you do it.
So tell me, Jay, this is the exciting thing, because this is what I've been able to offer the people, all of my agents in the organization. Tell us what that looks like in terms of relieving the burden. How to cover how you onboard them, cover how you create content and branding specific to them, where they can use our leverage if they so choose, or we can brand their own branding and they could choose us or not, but how you make the content for them. Your team is doing this for them and creating the content with AI that gives them their own leads in their own markets, that leads to with your stats, the 2 to 3 to even more in some cases, extra closed deals a month.
Yeah.
Tell us that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's this, so the crazy thing is, and everybody's going to go through a period of how's that possible? It can't be true, but we literally built a team to do all of this and never charge you anything. So in this industry where everyone is trying to tax you, Elena and I are going to help you do this, and we're never going to ask for $1. So that's the first part. Our team is going to do this for you on your behalf, but it starts with, and this is the fun thing about marketing, in my opinion, is you can do business wherever you want. Where do you want to do business? Let's start with the niche or the city or the place that you want to do business, and we can point that marketing gun anywhere. And so then we're going to run it through AI, and we're going to say, hey, where is the sweet spot? Who's actually moving right now in this marketplace that we could target, that we should be talking to specifically? And so in my marketplace where I'm at in Frisco, Texas, as an example, it's Plano, Frisco, McKinney, Little Elm, the Colony, Prosper. I could market in any of those cities or all of those cities. But if you ask AI, it's going to say 750,000 Frisco, new construction. The buyer of that property is going to be coming from California, Washington, or Oregon. They got a technology job at Dr. Pepper Keurig or Toyota World Headquarters. They are 46 years old. Their kids are 3 and 6. Now you know they have a set of hopes, fears, concerns, and desires that are this, this, and this, and it's wild. And so before we never could do this. With AI, we can. And so now we know who we're trying to talk to. We can craft an ad that speaks directly to them, and we can generate that lead at a much lower cost than what a lot of these providers are selling leads and charging referral fees and things of that nature. But then it gets even better than that. So it's not just about that. Now this is a lead that doesn't necessarily know you. So how do we create content that is going to be like a tuning fork to their hopes, fears, concerns, desires? And this was where what we used to have to do would be like, you should shoot this video that says these things. And then what would we have to do? We'd have to go shoot those videos. Now, I don't know about you, Elena, but I hate it. Right?
I hate it.
But the point of this is now we can use AI, take 5 images. We'll create an AI that looks just like you. It's unbelievable. But the purpose of it is to build trust. So it's positioning you as the go-to expert for somebody who's leaving California and moving to Frisco, Texas, and has those set of hopes, fears, concerns, and desires. And now they know who you are. And with that and the branding that we do, taking the next step, we go to branding. We build out all your socials, align everything, look and feel. I don't know, Elena, you probably never had to do this. I tried to build my own YouTube page, the little banner, and my head's like always above the fold. It's not what I'm good at. If you give me a customer,
no. Like I will go on a 3-state killing spree.
Right.
I will go on a 3-state killing spree.
100%.
That is not my strength.
No.
But thank goodness you have Holly on your team. She's going to get all of the branding, all cohesive across all of your social media outlets, and you are not having to do it. She is walking through it and doing it for you. She's creating graphics for you. Anyway, continue. I get so excited.
Yeah, it's all the things that need to be done, but we're not going to ask you to do the implementation. The CRM that we use, we know what messages should go out, when they should go out, what they should say, what works best. You don't have to learn all that. We're going to map everything to get you the results so that you don't have to figure it out. And so I feel like that's where the implementation, you log into a Facebook ad manager or you've tried to do this before. It's absolute madness. There's a million ways to get it wrong. You can watch 100 videos, or you could just have our team implement what we know works and get you to the results. And you just need to answer your phone. And that's where I find most real estate agents are the best, is when they're talking to clients that want to buy and sell. They're usually really good at that point. It's this stuff in between that you have to figure out. And that's what we're going to do for you.
Well, not only do you figure out that hard part, which, you know, makes people like me very violent when they have to try to do it themselves, but the thing that I love is, okay, let's say an agent isn't strong as be on the phones, follow up, or really understanding the right question to ask, or whatnot. The other thing that I love is both you and me. We have people and teams weekly have role play calls, people on your team to tweak their ads to figure out what's working, what's not, how to handle it. So you take 100% responsibility for getting these agents, as long as they're willing to do the work, like you said, have the phone call, know how to handle a customer, and take them to closing. This is like a surefire opportunity that I just don't see other agents have. Now, I'm going to tell you this: if so far, if you're out there, you're a real estate agent and you like what you hear, but it does sound maybe too good to be true. What are you talking about? We're going to do this for you for free. Well, no, not for free. You have to join our team and then you get it for free. And you're going to want to know things like, well, what's the split? What's the catch? You're going to take 50% commission. No, we're not. I can go over a little bit of that, but you're going to go to join10xempire.com, join10xempire.com. Specifically all the details that you want to know about, like for instance, what is the split? Well, the brokerage takes 20% at 16,000. Once you make 16 hours, 100%. Jay, don't take additional percentage off of your profits. We don't do that. Because again, with our brokerage, the thing that we love about our brokerage is that every time any agent deal, we get paid a percentage on that based on where they are in our lineup. So we want you doing well. We want you working. We want you winning, because you don't pay us, the brokerage pays us, and that's we all win. We all want to hires and take care of the ones that we love and have abundance more on top of, you know, the other choose. So I'm interested in financial legacy, freedom. So I found a
We think we lost Elena. All right. Well, I'll pick up from there in case it pops back in. If you want to know how we do all this for free.
Okay. There
we go.
I appeared for a second. I wasn't sure. Okay, we're back. Yay. So I'm not sure how much of that you heard, but you're going to go to join10xempire.com, where we can really brief and answer the questions. But I can tell you this, this is not too good to be true. This is the way it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be this extremely painful, arduous suffering as a real estate agent. Yes, nope. You're going to put in some work, but I mean, what isn't work that's worth something on this planet? We're not criminals. We don't want something for nothing. But at the same time, you don't have to have the agony of trying to do this with yourself. One of the biggest mistakes that Grant and I made earlier on is to do everything ourselves, Jay. And we learned that collaboration is the new, it's the new wave of the future. It's the new currency. So the fact that I can collaborate with you and you can help my organization and we all benefit from this, you can go so much further, faster, joining a machine that already works, where you're not having to reinvent the wheel, but can join forces to thrust you into heightened levels of success. So when you gave our organization, my organization, this opportunity, Jay, I just grabbed it by the bullhorns. I mean, I didn't want to let go. I didn't want you to change your mind.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that you appreciate the value in what it is that we're doing. And it's probably never been done in the history of real estate. Everyone that knows how to do this is going to try to tax the agent. The brokerage, if they bring you a deal, they want to split. If you join someone's team, they want you to join on their 50-50 split. I'll do all this for you. And then anybody that's selling it is trying to monetize it because they have this knowledge of how to do it. But what if we could just do it all and just do it for no cost? And so we built this whole team of experts that do this. You're going to meet all of them on the call, and they're going to walk you through exactly how we implement this. And I think that's what it's like when you have resources you've never had before. And I know you probably remember a time, Elena, when you didn't have those people around you. You would trade anything. You can have my house, you can have my car, but you're not getting Holly. You're not getting Jeff. You're not getting my team. Like, that's the people I can't live without. When you have those resources that are doing it for you and that are there to answer your questions and support you, you really can go a lot further, a lot faster. And that's what this is all about, is adding value.
Yeah. So I'm just so excited. I know. Can you give us a couple of the stats on some of your really successful people that are using and implementing? What are the successful actions they're doing to close those 3 extra deals a month?
Yeah. So we take a lot of the guesswork out of this. If I just know that if I can generate on a $300 ad spend at about $3 a lead, that I can do that in any marketplace with what we do with AI. That's super low compared to what people are used to paying, but that's what we can deliver. If I generate 100 leads with the automation that we put in place and you making some of the calls, we know not everybody's going to call every lead, but if you just make some of the calls, we should be able to get you to a 30% contacted rate. If you talk to 30 people this month, you're going to set 5 to 7 appointments. That's going to result in 1 to 2 sales a month, probably 3 over time. And so with the content that's following up with the 70 people you never spoke to, now they know who you are. They're more likely to reply to the next text or the automation or the behavioral alerts that we set up. It's just a better system for getting you into contact. We're not saying let's plow through calling leads every day. We're saying, hey, just respond to the ones that replied back to the message. Now you have a live person that you're working with. And so all of the automation is going to, lower the chances of having good results or bad results, because it's going to get you into contact with more people more predictably. From there, if you talk to 30 people and you don't set any appointments, we're going to talk about what you're saying on the phone. And so we can coach you through that, help you improve there. But at 30 days, this is where what you don't expect. I think people get on this, oh, it's just leads. No, at 30 days, we're going to go through your platform and we're going to look at every interaction you have. And we're going to make sure that you're not missing anything, or there's not something you should be doing or could be doing better, and try to make sure that you're working the system to the best practices. And so it's not just, some type of lead generation. This is a whole team that's going to be holding you accountable to getting to the goals that you have. And so, yeah, we have agents that come in and because we don't sell this. This is a really interesting point. We don't try to sell. It's not for sale. I don't sell it. So I don't look for testimonials, but we get them every day. People going, oh my God, just started yesterday. 2 leads came in. I got one of them getting pre-approved. Just showed a house.
Wow.
Put a deal under contract. It can happen that fast. Literally, you could turn this thing on and you could be showing a property this evening. It's that kind of crazy. And so it works that good. I can't say everyone's going to get a deal the first day, but I can say if you follow what we teach you to do, this is the best, lowest cost, highest return on investment. I mean, you think about if you're paying $4,000 to Zillow or 41% on a $10,000 transaction, you're talking about a customer acquisition cost of about $150. That's way better than what most people have been able to accomplish. But it's because we have a team that knows what they're doing that does all the implementation. So yeah, we're seeing crazy results across the board. People are super happy to have the help. I think it's just like a sigh of relief of like, oh God, thank God I don't have to watch a bunch of videos and figure that out. Like, it's just being done for you. Like, take over the screen, we'll build it for you. That kind of service just doesn't exist. And we wanted to, add as much value as you can. Changing brokerages is a lateral move. I'm over here trying to figure it out. You want me to come over there and try to figure it out? No, thanks. But if you get somebody that actually implements and helps you close deals, then, I think the switching of brokerages becomes an easy conversation.
Oh, 1,000,000%. I mean, I don't want to brag on it, but well, maybe I kind of do. I mean, since we offer people are coming over, all of it done for them is like, you know, the brokers don't even are overwhelmed. They can't even get them on the phone sometimes. So for them, it's a no-brainer now that we offer this.
Yeah.
So
the sidebar,
again, we don't want to take up too much. Go ahead.
Let me say one more thing. So the sidebar, and I think you cut out when you were saying this, so I just want to make the point. The only reason we're able to do this is because of revenue share. And so I wouldn't, if we weren't getting paid through revenue share, I would have to charge for it. It wouldn't be a business that I could just do for free. And so the opportunity in this is if you see a lot of value in what it is that we do, the opportunity side of EXP is a much bigger opportunity than you probably could have ever imagined. And so passive income, revenue share, or leveraged income, if you will, is an opportunity. If that's something that you're interested in, we use this to attract more agents and help more people. And it's not recruiting when you're just helping people. It feels like we're just blessing people. So yeah, if you're interested in either one of those two avenues, if you want to do more business or you want to start creating more leveraged income, we're going to help you with that. Definitely jump on. It's not going to be something you've ever seen before. I can assure you that. And we look forward to hopefully being able to work with you in the future.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so again, go to join10xempire.com, join10xempire.com, and we will get you this follow-up Zoom call that we're going to have, which is going to go on March 25th on a Wednesday, I believe. So go ahead and join 10xempire.com, fill out the little form, and we'll get back to you on that. And we'll see you.
We'll see you on the call.